Hello students, welcome to my channel Science No Problem. My name is Tish Kumar Sharma and I am teaching you science. So my dear students, from today we are starting a series of most important questions with solutions. So my dear students, please watch all the videos of this series attentively until end. So my dear students, today we are starting, this is our first video of this series. So please watch the video till end. And the only request to all of you is to like, share and subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed our channel. So without wasting any time, let's start our today's video. So my dear students, today we are taking the questions of actually chapter number 1, chemical reactions and chemical equations. So the first question which we have taken is, give reason why iron objects lose their shine gradually. Now my dear students, iron objects lose their shine gradually due to corrosion of iron or due to rusting. So if you support this answer by chemical equation, then that would be better. Or otherwise, if you don't write the reaction and if you give the answer, that is also correct. But if you write the answer with a chemical reaction, then that is much better. So chemical reaction here is, you can write chemical reaction if you remember this reaction, very important reaction. Iron plus oxygen plus water, this is equal to Fe2O3 and X molecules of water. So my dear student, this is rust. So rust is formed actually, or iron objects get rusted. So that is why they lose their shine gradually. So I hope that you understood the answer of question number 1. Then we have question number 2. State an example of exothermic reaction. So my dear students, whenever question of example of exothermic reaction comes, then what things comes in our mind, which reaction comes in our mind? The reaction which comes in our mind is actually endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction is photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis reaction? Please remember this reaction also. Carbon dioxide plus water plus sunlight is equal to C6H12O6. This is glucose actually, plus oxygen. So this is endothermic reaction actually. So this is actually photosynthesis reaction which actually takes place during photosynthesis. So please remember this reaction. And also remember the reaction showing rust. Then we have question number 3. Give an example of exothermic reaction. So whenever we have to give example of exothermic reaction, then which reaction should come in our mind? That is actually respiration. So what is respiration? Respiration is the opposite of photosynthesis. So let me write that reaction also. C6H12O6 plus oxygen is equal to CO2 plus water plus heat. So this is respiration, my dear students, and this is exothermic reaction. So I hope that you understood the answer of question number 3 also. Then we have question number 4. To prevent rancidity of food containing fats and oil, some substances are added to them. So what are these substances called? So these substances are called antioxidants. So my dear students, always remember that actually antioxidants, they slow down, they prevent rancidity. So for example, BHA, butylated hydroxyanizole, and BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene. So these are two actually famous antioxidants. Then we have question number 5. What are exothermic and endothermic reactions? Exothermic reactions are those in which heat energy is evolved, produced, and endothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat or energy is required to take place that reaction. So that is endothermic reaction, or a reaction in which chemical reaction in which heat is absorbed. So that is endothermic reaction. Give one example of each. So you can give example. You can give example of in exothermic reaction you can give example of respiration, and in endothermic reaction you can give example of photosynthesis. Then we have question number 6. State one basic difference between a physical change and a chemical change. So my dear students, always remember that a physical change is reversible change and a chemical reaction change is irreversible change. It cannot be reversed. Then we have question number 7. Magnesium ribbon should be cleaned before burning in air. Why? Because on magnesium ribbon, a layer of magnesium ribbon is covered with layer of magnesium oxide. So before burning, layer of magnesium oxide has to be removed. So that is why we clean magnesium ribbon before burning. Then we have question number 8. Why burning of candle wax is considered a chemical change? So when wax is burned, so what happens? Carbon dioxide gas is produced. So in any reaction, if gas is produced, that reaction is called chemical reaction. So when why burning of candle wax is considered a chemical change? Because in this during burning of wax, carbon dioxide gas is produced. So this is a chemical change. Then question number 9. Why are bags of chips flushed with nitrogen? So my dear students, because chips are oily food. So to remove oxygen from air from bags of chips, so that is why they are filled with nitrogen, because nitrogen will replace oxygen, and nitrogen is inert gas. So oxidation of chips will not take place. So that is why bags of chips are flushed with nitrogen gas. Then we have question number 10. Give one industrial application of reduction. My dear students, what is reduction? Removal of oxygen is reduction. So in industries to get metals from their oxides, so that time we need reduction. For example, we have iron oxide. So now to remove this oxygen, so what we do, we heat it. This is reduction Then iron will get separated and iron oxide will get decomposed, and as a result we will get iron separated from oxygen. So here we had iron oxide and here we have iron. So removal of oxygen is reduction. So this reaction we use in industries to get metal separated from their oxides. So this is the application of reduction. So my dear students, our next question is, why does white silver chloride turns gray when kept in sunlight? So what is the chemical reaction for this reaction? What is the chemical equation for this reaction? So silver chloride plus sunlight. So what happens? That due to sunlight, silver chloride decomposes into silver plus chlorine. So this is gray in color and this is white in color. So now you know the answer very well. Why does white silver chloride turns gray? Due to the formation of silver, which is gray in color. Next question is, what are the two methods by which we can prevent rancidity of oily food? So my dear students, there are many methods actually to prevent rancidity. For example, you can add antioxidants. You can keep oily food in airtight containers. You can keep oily food in refrigerator also, and then you should save them from sunlight, because you can actually keep oily food items in dark, in darkness. So in darkness, what happens, that rancidity, actually oxidation of oily food slows down. So there are many ways. Number 13 is reverse of the chemical reaction. Zinc plus copper sulfate is equal to zinc sulfate plus copper is not possible. Justify your answer. Reverse of this reaction. So reverse means we have to see the products. So can this reaction take place? So can copper displace zinc? No, copper cannot displace zinc, because copper comes below zinc. So copper is less reactive, than zinc. So it cannot displace zinc. So this reverse of this reaction is not possible. Now we have question number 14. In electrolysis of water, why is the volume of gas collected over electrodes double that of gas collected over the other electrode? Once again, in electrolysis of water, why is the volume of gas collected over one electrode double that of the gas collected over the other electrode? So my dear students, what is electrolysis? Electrolysis of water is a decomposition reaction plus electricity so what happens, that it decomposes into hydrogen plus oxygen. Now you should balance this chemical reaction. So oxygen is 2, so we have to multiply here by 2. Oxygen is balanced. Now hydrogen, here hydrogen is 4 atoms of hydrogen, here 2, so we have to multiply this by 2. Now what happens, that during electrolysis actually, so water molecule decomposes into 2 molecules of hydrogen gas and 1 molecule of oxygen gas. So that is why actually the volume of hydrogen gas is double than the volume of oxygen gas, because in actually decomposition of water molecule, we get 2 molecules of hydrogen gas and 1 molecule of oxygen gas. So that is why the volume of hydrogen gas is double than the volume of oxygen gas. And now we have next question. A shiny brown element X on heating in air becomes black. Name the element X and the black colored substance formed. So my dear students, shiny brown color, one hint you get from here is actually copper. So when you heat copper, then it turns black. So the reaction, this is reaction between oxygen and copper. So copper plus oxygen is equal to copper oxide. So this is black in color and this is brown in color. So it turns black. So why black turns? Name the element X. X is copper and the black colored substance formed. Black colored substance is copper oxide. So my dear students, I hope that you understood the answers of all these questions. So my dear students, this is all for today, and we will continue this series in our next video also. So my dear students, if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. uh, keep watching our channel, keep learning and keep growing. Good luck.